Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Newton on first down. Flushed out right. And incomplete to open things up. Thomas the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to the air, Newton on second down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now a carry. It's C.J. Anderson. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. 20. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Goff on first down. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he
is that you who joined, Michael?
18, good enough for a first down. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
All right.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll get him down right around the 16.
Oh.
LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
Alright, Joe, you might be straight. It's just Michael.
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mario Addison in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff.
No, sir.
Dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
This man
This is
really
taken about
fast.
7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. I'm curious to get your thoughts for Carolina as we head into the regular season as they come out here on offense. 3 years ago, we know what they did. 2 years ago, struggled. Then last year, back to 11-5. What does 2018 hold?
I think they'll tweak things a little bit more on offense with a brand new offensive coordinator. Cam Newton continues to be Cam, of course. Christian McCaffrey will be the full-time lead running back. And Curtis Samuel will be an all-purpose guy for them. So I'm looking forward to watching that continue to happen. Of course, Greg Olsen continues to be their primary target downfield. Flipping it over to the defensive side of the ball, there's still no better linebacker in the league than Luke Kuechly.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Newton again. Buying time to his left. And this one complete to Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, Newton. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Bird. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now it's Newton. The open man is Smith. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards for number 11.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit, because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. 1st down. Here's the run with Anderson. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Well, McCaffrey just not coming to the game. snap the ball.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8.
There's nobody on that.
A shotgun snap for Newton.
Oh my God.
This one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
That's Christian McCaffrey.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he'll be hit as
Okay, so I'm gonna let it hit your name, McCaffrey.
Incomplete. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now Newton, and that's caught by Smith. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
I wish it was that damn easy for me, David. I'm sorry, I was reading the damn story.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. A 10-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the L.A. Rams, and this team certainly got a boost the last day of August when Aaron Donald showed up on the field, and they were waiting for him to come back. So obviously that's a good thing, CD.
No doubt about it. The reigning NFL Defensive Player of the Year got a pretty nice deal, too. 6 years, $87 million, and I think he's worth every penny. The richest deal for a defensive player in NFL history at that point. Now, remember the Rams in preseason? They made a conscious decision to keep their stars off the field. Jared Goff, Todd Gurley, neither one of them played in preseason action. They should be ready to explode here with the season opener.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
Boy,
And he is met in his tracks.
what you thought this was?
He lost
But it isn't what you
there,
think it
and it's
is.
3rd down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Catch that, there we go.
Tipped and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Ooh, Michael!
There he goes, right side. And he
Michael's in the live stream, and I just did something actually kind of crazy.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great.
Think you'd have to see it, like you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
A lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways.
That was really dope.
Bingo, jackpot.
That was really dope.
Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many syllables,
word.
yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
I was gonna try to run it again because I just stopped him on the pass.
In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff. He'll buy some time right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robert Woods, former USC
I like this
man,
5
the
too.
intended
I love
target.
it.
And it's 2nd down on the incomplete.
Takes away all their linemen and stuff. Free linebacker.
Continue to do all these week 1 predictions, and I ask, rookie of the year, could this be a battle for Gotham between Darnold and Barkley?
I like it. I like that a lot. A quarterback, Sam Darnold with the Jets, a runner, Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants. But I'm thinking defense, and I'm going out west to the Denver Broncos. Bradley Chubb, defensive end, outside linebacker. Remember, Von Miller's on the other side. He'll take up a lot of attention. That should give Chubb more one-on-one opportunities to get quarterbacks on the ground.
Oh, he's just as fast as Brandon Cooks. Holy shit.
Now Goff on first down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
His defense might be overpowered, Jeff.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I think it's Cameron. I might be one hell of a lucky dude.
Second down.
How so?
Well, I'm sitting game with somebody, and then this girl from Wisconsin is about to probably send me some nudes. She sent me all kinds of pictures in the bathroom, bro.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go.
Wait.
First half.
This is too good to be true. Hold on. Oh, are we alive?
Huh?
Are we alive? Are we asleep?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. So,
Now a play fake here on first down.
somebody was supposed to come free. There were 6 people coming. He has 5 linemen.
At the 8. And now we won't see a play on first
I guess
down.
we'll wait, Cameron.
Instead.
So we'll wait.
Stop it with a little over 30
Yeah, we'll
seconds
wait.
to go in the first half of play.
I feel the cold.
You feel the cold?
Plays in succession. Not sure this
feel the
defense
cold.
would hit it, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
I feel like he's on.
Sounds like we're awake.
Oh, how about this call down near
Yeah, I
the goal
knew it.
line? And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Robert
I ought to make that my intro song.
from a yard away.
I ought to make you singing that just now, my intro song.
Saying what?
Exit through.
What you just sung right now?
Yeah.
I ought to make it my intro song.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over.
Yeah.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, this might be a touchdown. He's fast. No, he's not that quick.
And a good return. He's
You said
across
you
the
ain't never heard
35-yard
Fred
line,
say?
right around the 36.
Nah, I hadn't.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure
Boy's
how
got that
aggressively
gospel voice.
offensively they want to play this.
Yeah, I bet he do.
I think we'll find out just
I said, I
how
bet he
much they
did.
trust their guys in this
You know that
situation and
gospel
decide to
voice
take a shot.
is damn good.
Dump this off to his
Yeah.
running back, McCaffrey.
Get that
Oh, now he
deep.
bowls it
Oh
over.
my God, Christian McCaffrey.
Room to run.
And then Jesus said,
And great
Christian
yardage
McCaffrey is
here all
nuts.
the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one
Took her a
more
long
quick play
time
and
to
then
take a
another
picture.
timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Throwing is Newton. It's intercepted at the goal line. John Johnson with a guy in
I threw that to the back of the end zone. How did he pick it off in the front of the end zone?
Madden is rigged.
I'm telling you.
penalty as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cameron, I'm telling you.
Let me get
You know
this
how bad
safety.
my roach phobia is?
How bad is it?
Shot before break here. Goal.
Bad enough to
Give me that.
see something black out the corner of my eye. I get to thinking it's moving and I turn because I think it's a roach.
It's halftime.
Oh my God.
This is the
Me and Austin were roasting each other earlier, like going back at each other, and then he was like, "Oh look, a roach!" I turned, I was like, "Where?"
I just failed my entire life. Christian McCaffrey does possibly one of the best things I've seen.
Here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You know, Hannah lives in a camper.
Work their way back on
What? She does?
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
that.
the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this in intermission.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing
Yeah, she looks like you know what a camper is?
Somewhat, yeah, I've seen her. Yeah.
Like an RV, but like,
But overall,
you gotta attach it to the truck to move it.
Mm-hmm.
We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
I see her and Danielle chilling in
And we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
I didn't know she lived in there.
Kelly complete.
Oh, yeah,
And he slips it past the
Dude, there's something wrong with my stomach. It just hurts to hurt. Like, I don't have to do anything. It just hurts.
stomach?
Yes.
My shit's been through that RV a week, bro.
He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete.
Okay, Ty Gurley, quick to be the best running back in the league.
A swift move and then
For this one
tackled
game.
just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. To the air again, Goff. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Here's Goff.
Okay, so he's gonna do this now, huh?
Complete to Gurley.
He's gonna do this now.
And he gets
This
inside
gay
the
stuff.
35-yard line.
I got something for you.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent
Don't have some for
read
it.
the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
When they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your
What,
sight line
Anastasia?
or he's near you. So you're able to just get it.
Okay, that was just my fault in general.
Zone touchdown Rams.
Michael,
Robert Woods.
that just pissed me off. Did the same retarded shit.
And the Rams are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 17-14.
Now, if I do that, you're gonna be thinking I did him wrong.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Cut, like,
A nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
am I hungry? What's going on?
Touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just...
The icons didn't even pop up. That was too quick. Block.
In there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Dude, spin moves are deadly in this
Right
game.
around the 37.
What, Joe?
13 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes that are going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Eagles play action here on 1st down. They'll drop it off to McCaffrey. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's 3rd now on 2nd down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Michael Brockers able to collapse the pocket and drop it for a loss of a yard. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Newton now to throw.
Cameron Newton.
Fire deep. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity. They are going to go for
throw the ball right.
Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go
Holy shit.
Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in
He was
outstanding
wide
field position.
open.
On 1st and 10, gone.
Don't start this pussy ass shit no
He's
more.
got him complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game.
Honestly, no.
Back sneaking out of the backfield, not quite as bad as a turkey bowl.
This is why I can't play online. People just do the most pussy shit I've ever seen in my life.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves his sticks. Gone. Out to his left. He's gonna
And why is he that open?
So they took a shot on 1st.
What's going on in my secondary?
The strong windows get a lot tighter.
Why the hell is it doing that?
And here's the thing.
Doing
you already
what?
probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
Your phone.
You force a throw here and give up an
Doing what?
You come away with nothing.
Every time I sniff, your phone just goes.
Cause you're fucking sniffing. Cause you're sniffing into it.
I'm not sniffing in it. I got the phone speaker. You don't hear me saying everything like, you don't hear everything on every time I say something, then I go, and it goes out. What the?
Give it up. Play with me in this user defense. I don't know what, you lost your fucking mind or something.
He's at the 40, 20, 10.
Boy, don't play with the user defense.
It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
You lost your mind.
Charles, I'm looking at you and
Thinking I'm gonna let that go through the whole drive.
But in disbelief, what were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries.
I'm not a
but I do
fucking
know
idiot.
this. When they went out on offense, I will
Adult
guarantee
dating is
they told them,
worthless.
don't
Why
just
would
make
you use a credit card to get
Make
laid?
sure you see it
Incredibly easy,
before you throw it.
100%
Didn't
proof.
happen here.
See
Trying
the
to
sludge
protect that
link
lead,
in
and now they gave it
bio.
up.
Oh my god.
And that'll carry over
Somebody
the
just
back
like
line of the end
asked
zone
to
for a
like
touchback.
follow me.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position.
Oh, Lordy Lord.
Attack this route.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen,
I'll just do an all-out blitz.
a little bit better. Make some better decisions.
To
on
make him
this
regret his
drive,
life.
And they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back
Yeah,
in.
but they told us they've got confidence. That's not a
I have
problem.
420 people
They just want to make
following
sure they
me,
get
Greg.
things settled down a little bit for the
On what?
offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the
Alright,
Rams
I might be
trailing,
done
but
with
they do
that.
have the football as we start the fourth and
Coach
final
Hicks.
quarter. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Goff on 1st down.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on in my secondary right now.
Touchdown,
I'm in cover 3. That's your zone specifically, but you're not in your zone.
yards.
Well, not cover 3, but cover 6, but it's still your zone.
Here in the fourth.
Chandler said, Hannah told me that my dirt looked nice.
Extra point splits the
Your what?
uprights, and that
My
gives them
dirt.
a 3-point
Your
lead.
dirt?
You know the picture I posted earlier, the swerve?
Oh.
Gonna kick this
Yeah.
away, and off
I
it
told her I said
goes.
appreciate it. I said all my work looks and is nice when I do it.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field
Let's
position,
see
turned it to
what's
6
going
points. So
on.
they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth
Or not?
down.
Who is that? Yep. That happened. The icons went away. Couldn't see who it
Confidence in you
was.
guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2nd and 10, Newton again. They'll set up the screen to
Up here,
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey. There
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going
you go.
back the
In
other
cover 2.
direction.
Bet.
Newton
Or not, you know, just be a fucking black quarterback and not throw an accurate pass because you're black. You can only run. That's what Madden portrays you as.
Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the interception, here's Gall. And he's got the hook up here.
I want to know how my guy went from open to covered, but his guys go from open to open. It's a little selfish. Huh? What?
I told you earlier about what I was going to tell Micaiah, and she thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she slipped up. She was like, thank you, heart emoji, heart emoji. And I was just like, or she said something else. I had some other emojis with it, but I was like, not you, I'm in the truck behind you. She was like, I knew it wasn't real, damn it.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
I was just like, don't let nobody tell you different because I said you look good. She said, I know this.
So she probably said something like that.
She did. She said exactly that. She was like, I know this. I was just like, alright now, don't be getting too hot-headed. She said, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. I said, we beat me. She gonna be like this.
Oh my god.
A gain of 13 and also a first down.
Could just sit on it here. Could they? Had to throw the ball.
I told Hannah too. I said,
Completion in the pickup.
she said, that looks like, I said, what can I say? I just do everything right. She was like, okay. And I was like, I mean, I'm just good at it. I said, I can just do everything right. I'm just naturally.
Fuck him up.
She was like, alright now. And I was like, when you got it,
Another nice
use
gain,
it.
16 yards there and a first down again.
I'm so pissed off right now. Oh my god.
Man, cheating again.
Madden is always fucking cheating. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You can be sitting there minding your own business playing Minecraft. Madden's gonna pop up on your screen with an update, and you're gonna get killed by a fucking zombie or something. It doesn't matter. Madden just finds ways.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long
I'm about to get
way
cheated here, and Ty Gurley's about to
this
score.
one
Oh, you ain't getting cheated. My girl is scoring.
Oh my god, no! I just ran commit to the outside where he ran, and nobody got off the block. So
up. Todd Gurley, a 3-yard touchdown run.
like I knew what was
The
coming.
Rams add on to their lead.
Now I'm down by 10 instead of being up by 4 like I was earlier.
Take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Come on, you gotta run this back, bird.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We didn't get blocking. We did not
And
get
it's a pretty
blocking.
good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this
See what
show
happens
because
with that
most of them are
situation.
creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
I'm gonna go to fucking Christian McCaffrey. I don't care
They
anymore.
take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Back to the air, Newton on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Just run a flat McCaffrey. I'll get it to you.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. The pickup
Damn, I
of
should just kept running.
24
Just run
on the
beside
third down
McCaffrey like that.
conversion. First down now, but that clock rolling.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
I bet, let Aaron Rodgers get a chance to take on the Rams.
He's going to lose, Joe. I promise.
No, he's not.
Joe, the Packers defense is awful.
Yeah, they're awful, but if freaking Aaron Rodgers can get a shutout,
I promise you, they're not going to score with the Rams.
I'll bet money on it.
Joe, they're not going to score with the Rams.
I'll bet money on it,
Because Aaron Rodgers starts off slow. The Rams, they're never slow at any point in a football game.
I don't give a It's Aaron Rodgers, bro. He finds a way in that end zone.
How was that grounding? I was beside the sideline, out of the pocket. How was that grounding?
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness.
I was inside the 10. Now I'm at the 27 because of stupid grounding. And it wasn't even grounding. I was beside the sideline, so I know I was out of the pocket.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Gano for the extra point. Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Next time for the pen, I'm gonna abuse McCaffrey. I'm gonna slave that man.
Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And the Rams have got it.
No, get up, so I can strip it.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the
Don't
team.
even try no pussy ass shit, bro.
All about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Oh my God.
Get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards.
Madden makes me sick to my stomach.
He's going to have a first down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
He deserved nothing big in that pass.
At the 38.
Look, Kickler.
Gurley again here on first down.
Oh my God. You might be fucking kidding me. It's Maggie. Not even call timeout.
That should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss it to the right. Get it to your back. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. Wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary. They have a tough time getting it
This
down.
game ain't fucking scripted. I don't know what game it is.
Back to the 20. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Ran commit to the right. What's going?
He's got the first down and then some. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
Literally ran commit to the right.
Now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Rams take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Extra point right down the middle. And his
You can
guys
play
will
this
take
game
a
without
10-yard
killing
lead.
yourself. You're a great person.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up
Without the
and send
thought,
this
you
one away.
can't play this game without the thought crossing your mind.
Short kick, one of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. One last throw here for Newton.
And he should outrun him. He's 96 speed.
Inside the 25. And he
I don't
finally
give a
goes
fuck where he
down
was,
at
so
the
he shouldn't be able to stay up
23-yard
with him.
line. Charles, we saw
It's clear Madden is clearly scripted. Just did not want me to win at any point. Like, the game might actually be retarded. If I play with Durham, he'd be looking like I did him fucking dirty. But nah. I ain't gonna do nobody like that. Cowboys shouldn't be as good. They shouldn't be better than the Packers. They shouldn't be better than the Jaguars. Or the Vikings. Did the Cowboys even make the playoffs last year? Falcons. Oh my fault.
Man, be good.
Okay, let me get this straight. So, my middle linebacker isn't my middle linebacker. My left outside linebacker is my right outside linebacker. My left outside linebacker was that middle linebacker. What kind of sense does that make? I would honestly like somebody to tell me that. We're gonna cheat and put Keanu Neal, but they know he's hurt in real life. Actually, no. No, we're not. Ricardo Allen, he's hurt in real life, but he's gonna be there. Keanu Neal is gonna be there.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
I have a home game, please.
Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze.
When you're at your ex's funeral and they allow you to speak about your first
Atlanta Falcons.
Alright, when you're at your ex's funeral and they allow you to speak, these are your first words. Ain't God good.
Oh my God.
He's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Ain't God good. Why is Keanu Neal or Ricardo Allen not in?
Throwing on first is Wentz.
I got 3 girls from Wisconsin that follow me.
Right.
Actually, I got 4, but like,
Aguilar, right side.
2 of them I see put her.
I'm already fucking sick of this shit.
Good pickup of 28 yards.
Nice movement there by Carson Wentz outside of the pocket, completes another pass. Help me out here, partner. He's not sneaky athletic. He is athletic. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, you've been making that declaration for a while, and it's
why the hell's all my
6'5".
player
He ran a
there?
40 of 4.77, so not only big, but he can move.
That's a good time for a quarterback. He and Andrew Luck,
I'm gonna kill myself.
physiques, similar athletic ability.
And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, so Vic Beasley can come in, but the other can't. It's more bull.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before it can even get started.
You might not know what a bunker is,
Kid, I
how
got real excited
it
when I saw
looks
those
and everything,
lateral
but that
type
circle
runs.
that I
And the
posted
best
looks
backs that
damn
made it
good.
happen, they
It
put a foot
does.
in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Wentz going to throw. Flush to his right.
Bang.
And a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And his crew will take
Love it when
over
they
the
scramble a
football at the
quarterback.
35-yard
Love it.
line.
Bring a smile on my face.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free.
Cameron, I might have fucked up.
They run. Devontae Freeman.
What'd you mean?
And
I
he'll
think
get
I might
this
have
up
went
to about the
too far.
38-yard
What'd you
line.
say?
Nigel Bradham
I
brings him
told
down.
old girl, I
They
said,
tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up
she
because
said,
when they're
you know how
open,
she
this
said
big defensive
Sam
lineman
Pitts
will
was
take the
nice
bait
and
and move
Yeah.
laterally and open up a
I told
crease
her
that
I
they
was
can
like,
run
all
through.
my work
Didn't
is
happen
done.
on that play.
They
Yeah.
try to throw on 2nd down, but this
After
one is
a few
incomplete.
messages of
The
me
beauty
being
of being able to
cocky
play
and
his own
everything, I
defense
was
when
just
you
like,
can
nah,
sit
I'm a little
back
high-handed.
and
She
see
was
the
like,
ball
nah.
coming out of the quarterback's
I
hands.
said,
Guess what? Creates
I
a
get so
lot of
tired of
confusion,
driving in and
kind
out
of
of those
muddle
things.
in the middle of the
She
field
said
where you
one
go make
thing.
a play on the football.
And he
I
comes
said,
back with one complete. And he'll have it
Mom,
past
she said,
midfield
what's
almost to
that?
the 40 before
Sam
being
Pitts.
taken
She said,
down.
oh, she said,
It's a gain of 20
I
and
said,
picking up the first.
that's the only thing I get tired of driving in and out there. I'm laughing emoji laughing.
Ryan
Joe, you fucking stupid.
connects with Sanu right side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Ah,
In
let
this
me spin.
situation, the defense was
Oh, no,
effective,
Michael
able to
left.
stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him.
When did he leave?
Partner, we know today's
Just
NFL
now.
is really built around the guy throwing the football.
I hope he didn't
But these
hear me.
short runs,
He heard
they
everything,
still pay
probably,
dividends
like right before he
because
left.
they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along.
I hope he doesn't think you were talking about his Hannah, because that would be bad.
That way you often control the game.
Have I said
18
anything
yards
like
on his
that?
first catch of the game. It's
Yeah.
a first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
You know, he'll choke slam you again, Joe, but this time out of just
He
anger.
knows what I'm
Pick up
talking
the
about.
4,
He knows
it'll
the
bring up
situation.
2nd down.
Oh,
When you
okay.
find that kind of yardage, you could
Let's say he will choke slam you again, Joe.
Guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Ryan being chased out left and avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's
She
3rd
said,
down.
she did 4 laughing emojis and said, I'm dead as fuck, I'm dead as shit.
and slid down
because I know I took that the wrong way, but it's pretty damn funny. I said, that's how it was meant, baby.
Oh my god.
I didn't say baby, but I should have.
That time gives him the conversion
I
and makes
thought
it
you did.
first and goal.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that.
You see that post? No, you ain't seen it yet because Fred just posted it a few minutes ago.
Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about
He
opening
said,
drives, how key those
he said,
are
you
to
have
set
been
the
in
tone.
class and just
You kept
thinking
the
about
drive
fucking
alive.
somebody.
Third down conversion, here's big. That'll bring up second and goal after the
That
game.
might be the majority of my classes. That might be the majority, if not all of my classes.
You know, look at everybody like, man, I
Two
fucking
straight shots.
Exactly.
Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably
So you don't know yet, but I would tear those little cheeks up.
But I often think that second down is a time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
What'd you say?
About it being 4-down territory.
Joe, you fucking idiot. No.
To begin quarter number 2, they are, however, facing a fourth down situation.
Oh my god.
Hey, sometimes you
And the
get
first
that
play
Woody
will be a
think
field
about
goal
it,
try.
no,
From the left hash, you have to cut this at a tight angle. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal.
They're just retarded. I'm used to it.
13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Philly coming out again for offense.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the first 4 weeks of the regular
Damn
season
near.
for the defending champs, Charles. They're home for the Falcons season opener at Tampa, home for the Colts.
Like,
and back on the road for
some might be
Tennessee.
actually
It looks like
retarded.
a very manageable schedule, doesn't it? It looks like to me
some are actually
that they
retarded
would
for real.
be strong
I
favorites
might
in
be
3
in
of
that
the
bunch,
games.
but we're not
And
going
then,
to talk
of course,
about
the
it.
Falcons game, they'll still be the favorite at home.
I don't know how you wake
But
up
here's
in
the
the
thing people
morning
have to
going to sleep.
remember.
It's
When you're
like,
the defending Super Bowl
this is
champion, everyone
4
plays
hours past
better
my
against
bedtime.
you. They play harder.
Man, I'd be
and they
going to
get
sleep at
after
like
you.
12
So
and
none
shit.
of these games will be a gimme for them, just
Well, I
because
got
they're carrying the mantle of being the best team in the NFL.
I'm laying here, chicken chicken snap,
And
and
he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
slide.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of
When I get
downs.
bored, I slide up on everybody's story. I don't care if I know you or not.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It just gives me something to do at the moment.
This is a Jai.
What kind of oh my god, that was my fault.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive
Why is Stone run so good? He's not even a running quarterback. It's Carson Wentz.
Down almost all the way to the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, give me that. Oh.
Lost the football.
Yeah, that dude is
And
pissed.
they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Whenever I
He's
see a
over
team
age with
turning
that,
over on
dude.
back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Ryan to the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Kara just posted something, bro.
What did she post?
Fumble recovery. It's
She
Ryan.
took a picture.
Blitz
She took a
coming and
picture
down
of
goes.
Elizabeth Sharp's account. And she said, I think Facebook, and she said, public service announcement. This is a nasty ass bitch. Take care of that coochie, boys and girls.
Oh my god, Tara.
Maybe some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that
Do I
case,
still
that
have
didn't
her on
happen.
Snapchat?
Zero accountability and a
I'm pretty
sack
sure I
result.
do.
Well, isn't this a surprise?
One.
Megan unblocked me.
Ooh. Don't even do it again. Don't even do that again.
What?
He's gonna be going in all that loose stuff.
I might. I ain't
Just,
gonna date her, but look, let me tell you something. When she throws that ass back.
Now Ryan gonna give it to Freeman. And across the midfield.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you to turn down pussy, but there's no point because last time you said you couldn't even feel anything. So there's no point.
No matter how they phrase it,
Bragging rights.
staying ahead of the sticks,
I mean,
whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on
Look,
first
Cameron,
down.
when I want to see girl naked, and I just want to like just do the motion, bro. Just I'm gonna do the motion. You ever just like not want to bust, but you just want to do the motion?
No.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot.
I guess that's just me.
Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these offsides.
Damn, I didn't mean to
when
call
each
it
side
out.
points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
I guess Taylor's just not on my Snapchat anymore. I mean, not Taylor, Tara.
It's 1st and 10.
Oh yeah, Joe.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Did you ever see that girl I was telling you about in the that grade?
No.
Kurt, you should have just came off the lunchroom with Kurt because he was right beside her. Like I was walking by Kurt, Kurt looked at me. He said her. I was like, yes, that's her.
After giving up the first down. So how about this for field position after the big
Wait,
play?
Joe.
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And out now come the Eagles. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A dump off to Sproles. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Wentz now on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. Third down here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, Black, come on. What's this on?
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Again, it's Wentz. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. For the Falcons coming onto the field here, they're getting ready for that Thursday night opener against the Eagles on September 6th. Their preseason slate, well, not that. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Freeman. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. 3rd and long, it's Ryan. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now Ryan on 1st down. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Steps away to his left. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Great 15.
Wentz now on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught at the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
On second and goal, Ajayi, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get it running right. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I don't even have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the fourth quarter, but still, I think you can't be... Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Here's Ryan. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, as we look back to the final week of the preseason and the roster cuts, that final day of roster cuts, a lot of noise was made. The biggest noise, though, Khalil Mack moving to the Windy City.
That's one that, let's look at it from Chicago's perspective. A young team growing, building on both offense and defense, and it's a city that loves defense. They love their linebackers. Khalil Mack being added to that group, that's just a win-win for them. Now you flip it over to Oakland. I never thought they'd let Khalil Mack go. I thought they'd figure out a way to get it done, but somehow during the contract negotiations, everything broke down, and they decided to save that money, and they'll put it elsewhere in their roster.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And it's complete. Hooper. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Now it's Ryan. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Muscles him off. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
It's caught inside the 25. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. And even 40 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Grady Jarrett breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Shotgun now for Wentz. Forced out to his left. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Bruce Carter with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.